और थोड़ा सा और आगे बढ़िए।
It's not clear to you. It's not clear to you. Okay. Our area. This is not your area.
परेड थम। जैन श्रीमान, टुकड़ी परेड के लिए तैयार है। परेड की अनुमति चाहते हैं श्रीमान। परेड पीछे मुड़ेगा, पीछे मुड़। परेड सामने की ओर से तेज चलेगा, तेज चल। परेड सामने की ओर से तेज चलेगा, तेज चल।
నిశ్శబ్దం పగిలి ముక్కలవుతున్న భీకర దృశ్యం అలలెగసిన తడియాల తడి ఆగ్రహతేజమై రూపుదాల్చిన సత్యం ఆగ్రహ పరాయణ దీక్షా పర్వం అహో ఆరంభం అదిగో పెను నిశ్శబ్దం పగిలి ముక్కలవుతున్న భీకర దృశ్యం అలలెగసిన తడియాల తడి ఆగ్రహతేజమై రూపుదాల్చిన సత్యం ఆగ్రహ పరాయణ దీక్షా పర్వం అహో ఆరంభం పరాయణ దీక్షా పర్వం అహోవారంభం ధీరా 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 ఓరణ ధీరా రారా రారా తేరా తీసే వెరుగైనా రా ధీరా 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 ఓరణ ధీరా రారా రారా తేరా తీసే వెరుగైనా రా పుట్టించు మరణ మృదంగం ధిమి 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 పదఘట్టనగ సాగ ప్రళయకాల శివతాండవ నృత్యం సరికొడుకుల తల తెచ్చక మానదులేరా ఈ చైతన్యం
అమ్మ మాటిది కన్నాని కొరకు జన్మమన్నది ఒంటరి కడ వరకు ఎదలు బలమే నడిపే తోడుగా జగమే గెలిచే పదమై
उसी की भाषा में जवाब दिया।
बहुत खास होला। धन्यवाद।
Next, from the heart of Jharkhand, we have Asim.
साड़ी है आंध्र प्रदेश का प्रसिद्ध स्थान श्री वेंकटेश्वर मंदिर और इंदिरा गांधी जूलॉजिकल पार्क है। धन्यवाद।
So please welcome Radhika to begin our journey.
Good morning everyone. I am Radha from class 6 and today I want to briefly touch upon a significant event in history of India, the partition of Bengal. This event took place in 1905 was all started by the British colonial administration under the Lord Curzon. The partition divided the province of Bengal into two parts, East Bengal and Assam with a Muslim majority and West Bengal with a Hindu majority. The partition sparked widespread protest and became a turning point in struggle of Indian freedom. Leaders like Rabindranath Tagore and Surendranath Banerjee mobilized the people through the movements such as Sabdeshi movement and promoting the boycott of British goods and regain the indigenous industries. Thank you.
I am Parth Krishna of class 7. Would like to say some lines on Champaran Satyagraha. In 1917, Mahatma Gandhi launched the Champaran Satyagraha in Bihar, marking his first significant involvement in Indian politics. This movement was a direct response to the oppressive policies imposed on indigo farmers by the British planters. The farmers were forced to grow indigo on a portion of their land and sell it at prices fixed by the British, leading to a severe exploitation and financial ruin. Gandhi's strategy of non-violent resistance or satyagraha proved to be a powerful tool. He compelled the British authorities to abolish the exploitative system. In essence, the Champaran Satyagraha was a landmark event that not only alleviated the suffering of farmers, but also laid the foundation of a united and determined fight for India's freedom struggle. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. Today I stand before you to speak about the non-cooperation movement, a pivotal chapter in India's struggle for freedom. The non-cooperation movement was a response to the oppressive policies and the brutal Jallianwala Bagh massacre. It called for Indians to withdraw their cooperation from the British administration by boycotting schools, courts and British goods and by resigning from government jobs. The movement united millions and transcending religious and regional differences demonstrated the immense power of peaceful resistance. It suspended in 1922 after the revolt of Chaura Chauri incident. Thank you.
Oh my god, no. Okay, have you heard the slogan Simon Go Back?
Oh yes, I remember. I have heard it, but I have no idea where it came from.
Acha. To let you and all of our audience know who he was, let's welcome Tahir Alam to tell us the incident of none other than Simon Commission. Please welcome Tahir with a huge round of applause.
Hello everyone, I am Tahir from Standard 9. Today we gather to reflect on a pivotal moment
India's struggle for independence. The Silent Commission established in 1937 under the British government. The Silent Commission was tasked to examine the function of the Indian Constitution and self-governance as well. It was a commission where the British members consisted entirely not a single Indian people. This exclusion was seen as a blatant disregard for Indian opinion and self-governance as well. The slogan "Simon Go Back" is the code for the country and symbolizes the resentment against the commission. In conclusion,
A very good morning to all of you. I am Saurabh Kumar from class 9th A. Today we remember the Salt March, a prevalent event in India's struggle for independence. In 1930, Mahatma Gandhi led this 240 mile march to protest British monopoly for salt production and sales. Starting from Sabarmati Ashram to the coastal village of Dandi, implements the salt laws. This act of civil disobedience galvanized the Indian population, drawing international attention to the injustices of the British law. The Salt March demonstrated the power of
To all of you. I am Garima Goswami from Standard 8 and I stand before you to tell you about civil disobedience. Civil disobedience is the act of peaceful resisting laws or policies to bring about social changes. This powerful form of protest has shaped our world in significant ways. The significance of civil disobedience to Indian independence is profound and far-reaching.
Could not to reflect somewhat on the Government of India Act of 1935. The Act Government of India Act of 1935, a pivotal legislative framework in the history of British India. Enacted in 1935, this act was the longest and most detailed statute passed by the British Parliament for the governance of India. The Government of India Act of 1935 marked a significant shift in the administrative structure of India, laying the groundwork for greater autonomy and eventual independence of the nation. While the Act did not grant full independence, this Act
Independence. It was an effort to resolve differences and prepare the ground for self-governments. As we say, छोटी छोटी बातें छोड़ो, बड़े फैसले ले लो. The mission, led by 3 British cabinet ministers, Sir Lord Patrick Lawrence, Sir Stafford Cripps and A.V. Alexander, aimed to provide a framework for Indian self-government. It proposed a federal structure with central government and provincial autonomy, while ensuring adequate representation for both Hindus and Muslims. Key aspects include the creation of a constituent assembly to draft a new constitution, the continuation of British control until the new constitution was in place, and provisions for a federal structure with substantial autonomy for provinces. The plan was intended to resolve differences between the Indian National Congress, the Muslim League, and the other political entities. Despite Indian acceptance, it ultimately failed to prevent the partition of India and the subsequent independence of India and Pakistan in year 1947.
Following the total event that led to the creation of 2 independent states, India and Pakistan. It was a result of escalating tensions between Hindus and Muslims.
Rise and learn from our history as we march forward. Once again, we thank all our friends to help us convey with this entire journey. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Now it's time for the fancy dress competition. So please give a huge round of applause.
प्रचंड बोले मस्तकों के झंडे आज जंगी घड़ी की तुमगुहार आन बान शाने आके जान का उदाने आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो आरंभ है प्रचंड बोले मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम द्वार दो आन बान शाने आके जान का उदाने आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो आरंभ है प्रचंड प्राण दे जो मन करे सो प्राण ले वही तो एक सर्वशक्तिमान है मन करे सो प्राण दे, जो मन करे सो प्राण ले, वही तो एक सर्वशक्तिमान है। कृष्ण की पुकार है, ये भागवत का सार है, ये युद्ध ही तो वीर का प्रमाण है। कौरवों की भीड़ हो या पांडवों का नीर हो, जो लड़ सका है वो ही तो महान है। जीत की हवस नहीं, किसी पे कोई बस नहीं, क्या जिंदगी है ठोकरों पे मार दो। मौत अंत है नहीं तो मौत से भी क्यों डरे, ये जाके आसमान में दहाड़ दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड बोले मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी भी तुम द्वार दो। आन बान शान आकी जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड।
वहाँ पर वीरों ने है प्राण गवाए, कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो, कुछ याद उन्हें भी कर लो। जो लौट के घर ना आए, जो लौट के घर ना आए, ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी। जो शहीद हुई सांस लड़े वो, जब तक थी सांस लड़े वो, फिर अपनी लाश बिछा दी, संगीन पे रख कर माथा, सो गए अमर बलिदानी। जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी। जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। थैंक यू।
नागालैंड के बारे में बताने जा रही हूँ। नागालैंड भारत के पूर्वोत्तर में स्थित एक छोटा सा राज्य है। हमारा नागा प्रदेश हिमालय की गोद में बसा हुआ एक खुशहाल राज्य है। हमारे नागालैंड की राजधानी कोहिमा है। हमारा प्रमुख भोजन चावल और उसके साथ विभिन्न प्रकार की मांस, मछलियाँ और सब्जियाँ हैं। हमारे नागालैंड की
हमारे देश को स्वतंत्र करवाने में बस उन्हीं लोग का योगदान नहीं जिनके बारे में हम सुनते हैं, जानते हैं या बातें करते हैं। कुछ ऐसे भी गुमनाम स्वतंत्रता सेनानी थे जो बड़े बड़े स्वतंत्रता सेनानियों के नाम के अंदर कहीं गुम हो गए। तो आज हम उन बड़े नामों के साथ साथ विशेष रूप से उन गुमनाम स्वतंत्रता सेनानी और उनके दिए गए बलिदानों की भी बात करेंगे। जैसा कि आप सभी उपस्थित मनोभाव जानते हैं कि बलिदान बस हमारे जीवन का ही नहीं बल्कि जीवन से जुड़ी कई एक जिम्मेदारियों का भी होता है। तो इसी क्रम में हम उस महिला वीरांगनाओं की चर्चा करना चाहते हैं जिनके बारे में आप सभी ने सुना ज़रूर होगा पर उन्हें इतनी ख्याति नहीं मिली जितना और सभी को।
Independence Day, which is the most important day for all of us because it was on this day in 1947 that we gained the independence from British domination. Great freedom fighters such as Mahatma Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev sacrificed their entire lives.
परेड सामने की ओर से
From yellow